Yeah, ignore that. Yeah.
Santa Rosa makes you.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna give my my type 5. Am I right, fellas? That's not a joke, don't laugh. Well, let's start with a little crowd work. Can I get a volunteer? Volunteer? Yeah, you. Yeah, you can. Oh, sure, come on, why not? It's not really the magic. No. I'm glad you're up here. What's your name?
Olivia.
Olivia, it's nice to meet you. Hi, Olivia, you're in here. Where are you from?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Cool.
No, the other one. Arizona.
Yeah, Phoenix, cool. I've never been. All right, let's get into some jokes here. Oh no, you can sit down. Sorry. You guys know John Lennon?
Oh.
That's not the joke, man. I'm just making sure. Okay, you guys know John Lennon? He was a member of the Beatles. Thanks, guys. You know, half of Lennon, McCartney. That makes sense. Yeah, I like I love the Beatles. Of course, Abbey Road. You know, one of the greatest albums of all time. Revolver's a classic. You know, Sgt. Pepper's. And, Lennon specifically, like Strawberry Fields Forever. Of course, you gotta give it up. Oh my God, A Day in the Life. Don't even get me started. Anyways, I love Lennon in the Beatles, but I could never really vibe with his solo stuff, right? I mean, especially his most popular song, Imagine. You guys know that one? Yeah. Imagine all the people. Yeah. So, I mean, the problem that I have with it is like, it's trying to be like vaguely against the status quo, but it's never really saying anything of substance. Like the line. This shit sucks, man. Forgive me, this is new material. Like the line, imagine all the people sharing all the world. It kind of falls flat for me, especially from Lennon, who's kind of a little pretentious. I wish that for Imagine, instead of something like that, he wrote something like imagine if Ninja got a low tape of fade. Like bro, it's like bro Lennon. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's like Lennon stop dragging it, right guys? Like a Ninja stop dragging it, it's the low tape of fade song. Released in like 1973. Ninja, Lennon, stop dragging it. It was like funny first thing. Kept dragging it, man. You guys know Ninja, right? Just making sure. The joke wouldn't make a lot of sense. Anyways, you guys watch SpongeBob growing up? Yeah, go SpongeBob. I was one of those households where I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob. Yeah, I know, it sucked.
Just ignore that.
I was one of those households where my mom was like, it's gonna rot your brain, I really don't want you watching that stuff. But I still watch a couple of things. Like when I go to my friend's house, shout out Nolan, don't talk to him anymore. So, I got the vibe generally. And what always made me upset is like Squidward was so mean to SpongeBob, right? Literally every episode, Squidward's like, can I curse you?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I wasn't sure. Squidward was like, oh, thanks, man. Squidward was like, fuck you, SpongeBob. I hate you. Like, you're the worst. I'm just trying to do my job. And, SpongeBob, outwardly is super bubbly, happy all the time. But obviously people are complex, and even if he's outwardly happy, he can, he has real feelings, right? And so I bet Squidward's words would, cut deep, right? And Squidward doesn't manage this interpersonal relationship very well. He treats it like it's a game. I wish I could just talk to Squidward. I could be like, Squidward, this isn't a game, man. This isn't a game, Squidward. It's not a Squid Game. It's not a Squid Game. the Korean show, you know? The Korean show. Like with the front man and
Oh, that one.
yeah. The front man, man. The front man, the old guy. Like the Dalgona cookies. Red light, green light. Yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah, and I wish, you know, he wouldn't treat it like a Squid Game. SpongeBob and Squidward would probably, you know, be terrible in Squid Game when you think about it. Can you? No, that would be good. Damn it. All right, next open mic, I'm doing that. Thank you. I'm doing. Okay, whatever. But yeah, like SpongeBob would be trying to use his like spatula on the Dalgona cookie. You know, he'd be like flipping it on the spatula. It's like, SpongeBob, that's not how you do. You're gonna like break the cookie. They're gonna shoot you because they kill you in the Squid Game if you mess up. And then he's using the spatula instead of the needle, and Patrick is like, careful, SpongeBob, and then SpongeBob is like, hey, Squidward, look at this Dalgona cookie on my spatula. And Squidward would be like, bruh, this is a bruh moment. You know, and then like his cookie would be like sticking to his tentacles and stuff. You know, like Squid Game. SpongeBob and Squid Game. I'm a goofy contestant. Tug of war. Next one. These are kind of taking longer than how much time do I have?
You're good. You got it. Keep going.
Man, I'm not even halfway through. Anyways, I'm in Why Do You Say? You guys know Why Do You Say? Okay, that's fine. I'll explain it. You know. Yeah, see? Yeah, nice. It's the Young Democratic Socialists of America. I'm in Why Do You Say? I love it a lot, you know. It gives a lot of meaning to my life. And this Thursday, I'm presenting during the meeting. And we're talking about, you know, capitalism's effect on our socialization, happiness, mental health, stuff like that, and presenting on housing specifically. You know, so I'm making slides for the meeting Monday night, last night. And like at the end we have discussion questions, right? So the audience can, you know, give their opinion, come to their own conclusions. I didn't even say a joke and you're laughing. And so I'm making them with my buddy Paxton. I'm having trouble coming up with questions. So I'm like, Paxton, can you help me write? Do you mind if we brainstorm a couple of the questions? And then like I'm not even kidding. Paxton answers and he goes, why would we green needle the questions? Like I said, why? I was like, can you help me brainstorm? And he's like, why would we green needle? What does that even mean?
What does this mean?
You know? Like, green needle. Brainstorm. Shut up, Alexa. Yanny, Laurel, that sort of thing. I'm gonna skip this joke. This one really sucks. I didn't want this one. That one sucks, man. You know, let's do a little. What? What'd you say? No, I want to know.
I said food baby.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Diddy as in P Diddy. Like bro really said Diddy?
No.
Diddy have what? Anyways, I wasn't gonna do those jokes because it's in poor taste.
Oh my god.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
Because it was the crossy road, and if you didn't cross the road, the screen would still keep moving forward, and the chicken would probably get hit by a car. You know, if you play crossy road, okay. Someone yell at me if I'm going too long. I got a couple more. Can I get? Oh, okay, now you're sick of it. I have three. I'll do one. Do two? Okay, well, no. Okay, I think this is pretty good. You guys, any gamers in the crowd? Yeah. Video games? Oh yeah. You guys know about like Valve's new MOBA coming out?
I play Among Us.
Among Us? Yeah. I've never heard of it, but Valve's new MOBA, Deadlock, character is like that's released right. I got it down here. It's in like a closed alpha, you know. So the rank system is pretty fucked up. Like it's like the matchmaking sucks, and so my friends are really into it. I got too into it. I failed a couple classes before, but this happens. And so like my friends are grinding ranked, but they're like getting major burnout because the matchmaking is so terrible. And so I'm talking to them about it, and they're like, I'm really thinking of making a Smurf account. I'm thinking of making a Smurf account. I'm like, what? How would that help you, bro? The account is like blue. It's like wearing a white hat and like white pants, and you like zoom in and the Smurf is there. How is that gonna help you play Deadlock, bro? How is that gonna make you have fun? Does it turn your character blue or the enemy blue? And so you can see him better and stuff? Alright. I'll do one more. And then two more?
Bro, just
Just do one? Yeah, I've gone over time. I'll go really fast. Okay. I've been worried about my friend Kai recently. He's been sleeping all day and up all night, and he's super pale, probably because I haven't seen him eat in a while. He's got this really distorted self-image. He says he doesn't even see himself when he looks into the mirror. When he comes over to my house, he seems really unconfident and waits for me to like explicitly invite him in to the house because he says like he literally can't otherwise. He used to be active in his church too. I tried to go with him, get him out of the house, and we had to leave because he said it was like blinded. And I was like, this is such a weird change because he was a hardcore Christian before, and now he's saying it blinds people, from reality. It all made sense last night because we were watching a movie, and Kai he literally turns into a bat. He turns into a bat. So I was like, dude, Kai, you're a vampire? And then Kai was like, yeah, sort of in the same way that Count Dracula is a vampire. And that's all I've got.